I am going to talk to you very briefly about initiation by a perfect living master. A seeker once asked great master, Hazur Maharaj Baba Sawan Singh Ji, my teacher, my master, Master, somebody gave me the instructions on how to meditate. He gave me 5 words to repeat as a mantra. And he told me that when I make progress with the 5 words, I should be able to hear the sound current inside. Should I be convinced that I have been initiated? Great Master said, not at all. Initiation has nothing to do with these things. Initiation does not consist of any instructions. Initiation does not consist of any mantra. Initiation does not consist of any direction how to hear a sound current. And what is initiation? And how can I find, Master, how can I find if I am initiated? He said the only way to find that you are initiated is to meditate enough to go to the radiant form of the Master within and know that you were initiated. And before that, you cannot even be sure if you are initiated. There are thousands of people who can give the same instructions. Indeed, the instructions have been published in papers. You can see them on the internet. The words, the magical words of mantra have been repeated over and over in books for the last 700 years. They can be seen on the internet. There is nothing magical about words. These are spoken words. Initiation is not consisting of any spoken words, nor does it consist of any instructions. Initiation is the connection that a perfect living master, while in a human body just like ours, connects himself within us to a permanent arrangement of friendship within our own consciousness behind the eyes. Initiation is an act that a perfect living master can perform without our even knowing about it. And once we are initiated, the rest is a formality done to satisfy our minds. The instructions, how to meditate, how to follow up on all these things, is really to satisfy our mind. Nothing can pull us out of our mental region. Nothing can pull us out of the 3 worlds of the mind. The physical world, the ethereal or astral world, the causal world of the universal mind. Nothing can pull us out of that except the love of a perfect living master who is already pulling us from beyond that point. Therefore, initiation by a perfect living master consists of the master making a permanent arrangement in our consciousness to be present in his form as we have seen him in the physical body, to be present in that form and to be accessible to us in that form at all times through meditation. And that the spiritual journey above a very basic limit, after that the spiritual journey should be in the company of this master. That is initiation. Initiation takes place when the perfect living master accepts us and says, yes, I am now responsible for you. After that point, when you are initiated by a perfect living master, he is responsible for everything, including this life, any subsequent life, as well as your total journey to your true home, Sachkhand. He is responsible for that, not you. It's a big responsibility the master takes, that he lets you have some experience of making an effort or trying to do things is merely to satisfy your mind. It is not a spiritual thing. It's a mental thing. When we struggle with things, it's a mental game. It's not a spiritual thing. There is no struggle and no effort at all in spirituality. It is a lot of struggle and a lot of effort in all mental activity. And that is why the opening stages of the spiritual path, even after initiation, continue to be in the mental stages. These 3 mental worlds that we are encountering here, most of all the physical world. The physical world has so many distractions. Every year I notice that the distractions grow and our life is entangled more and more in physical objects, in physical relationships outside. So it becomes very difficult for us to untangle ourselves from this and to untangle from the desires and attachments that we have created to physical objects, physical beings, physical relationships. These come in the way of our initial effort to get on to the stage from where the spiritual journey begins. The spiritual journey begins on the path of the masters from behind the eyes.